So that the good festival to come down. My mom's going on. He's like, your mom's doing
Hey, but you got your GED though. Yeah, I got it. Every picture tells the story. I got AA and Pimpin. This my fat body, Bob, on Greg, TK, motherfucking Lowe, on Greg, Williams, fat bitch.
There wasn't any such as a door locks. Doors were pulled out, clothing items had been taken out of the house.
One of the investigators, Jason Fetner, was only 59 and he just started working homicide in County, Georgia, not far from Atlanta.
Ms. McNaught was wearing his gold and diamond jewelry on her person that cannot just open a ring off her skull.
This was his first major murder. It was a deuce.
It looked like four aliens.
Kathy McNaughton had been stabbed more than 30 times.
What took place? What kind of murder?
But she was a most unlikely victim.
Just a really nice person with no end. Everybody loved him.
She's definitely chatty, very chatty.
Here, Trisha.
His youngest daughter.
She always saw the best in people, always gave people benefit of the doubt.
Kathy had retired after a long career at Delta Airlines and was in training to join an investment firm.
She worked from the bottom up at Delta when she started.
So your mother was really sort of a self-made woman.
She was. She always was independent, financially independent. She used to always say, don't rely on a man, financially.
But emotionally, she was not independent as she would have liked. Nearly 21 years of marriage, Kathy got a divorce.
I don't. She thought her real was going to be
I remember Kathy's oldest daughter.
I'm 50 years old. I'm lonely.
Her two adult daughters were on their own. Kathy dated, but there was no one special.
She wanted to be happy and go over somebody.
Went looking for you out online. And that's where Kathy met Alec McNaughton, a lawyer from Oklahoma.
She was intelligent. She was well-read, well-savvy. We had a lot of those things in common. And a lot of it's something that
Alec McNaughton was 55, married 3 times. Kathy fell for him quickly, hard.
We definitely questioned my mom. Don't you think this is a little too fast?
Then, on November 15th, 2004, less than 1 year after they met, Kathy and Alec became husband and wife.
It was a small wedding. Work is my dress.
So out of character, did she do things quickly, impulsively?
No.
So everything go down there. Where's the last one?
Charles Barkley.
Forged a law license. So he became a professional. But they left it. What's the matter? You happy together? shit fast.
But the good times ended when McNaughton's daughter, Alexis, from a previous marriage, killed in a car accident at the age of 22.
This girl, she's like, university, women study nature, that intern, who stones it.
What that mean? What else you do?
It's a black nigga, it's a black. You wear like shit. We ain't seen it, Larry. Oh, we ain't never.
That's a good name.
With the window open,
We don't recover.
stole on to get hot.
My wife said,
Type of shit.
and when police questioned him after the murder, McNaughton told them, he and Kathy, we're still very much
Feel like
in love.
it's changed the neighborhood, or like it's just false narrative. It's never gonna change.
He told me that he didn't know what happened to his wife, but he wanted to find out.
And he spent hours in emotionally McNaughton over the next couple of days.
Police departments and how many other you see?
It was important to know that the players involved in his activities.
It's the life
We
of
feel the same way to move on to find out we didn't know.
maybe these people waking up, taking their kids to school.
He told
This is
police
people
where he was being that day.
So he left his home sometimes like 11 a.m.
Yeah, it's a
Went to his mother, an hour away. He had left Kathy in his dresser.
certain amounts of tickets and that type of shit like
Exactly.
Dawn
I guess
also went back to the temperature home until 7:30 p.m. And he discovered his wife. McNaughton said that Pascal and Howard was locked himself into a line that investigators now as the victim's husband, but there was no physical evidence against it.
What's up, Kay?
What you got is no longer what I do. You have a husband, a former attorney.
What are y'all doing?
A woman that gets you out of there.
Like, that's my car.
Not your traditional.
There was one other thing to consider.
But he's a baby.
Kathy's ex, he lives in Texas.
Experience, he doesn't have an answer.
It was the right hand registered.
What was like the craziest thing you've seen in prison when you went for 10 years?
So, you know, it's jealous.
He's screaming with a knife in his arm.
Kay, what'd you say on the last message, Kay?
In the concrete yard, this at Kern Valley 180 State Prison. If I'm lying, I'm done. You playing basketball.
It says, Kay, why did you put delete? Delete what?
The knife is this 3 niggas.
Their daughter.
I'm done. This is near impossible. Police ain't see that shit. See the video?
I said none. You. Oh, it says delete. I don't know why it says that, but I'm just watching YouTube.
Man, this is my doubt. Like, that's
Texas.
From time to time, Mr. Mendenhall would come to Atlanta.
That is that one. Right.
So basically, business to all that.
And the super investigator, Jason.
Yeah, I know YouTube's tripping. It always says something else than what it really says.
Kathy McNaughton.
And those probably decent I've been on, and I was freshly on that shit. I see it. That ain't probably me. Shit can be different. Like it's like man, this life from the hood though.
So for people that don't know, that wasn't a famous person. That was like somebody locally.
Born and raised right here. Oh, Gio just he was a real stand-up person, a real cool guy. If you know him, you know him. All the fake tough shit, but he always be. So you know, man, I'm sorry, Kill Bill, man. Sorry, that was our kid. Don't let it die, man. It's century. That's a dinner that century. That's no.
You guys beef with any Mexican hoods?
That's the Mexican right here.
somebody 31.
Man, we love our best people here, man. Like, our best,
Down the right, and we touch it.
you see me?
We
We love ours, though. We, this, they, whether they represent the same shit we represent.
He drove the silver. He wants a silver.
Being Arkansas, but
I'm like that.
Gary Mendenhall was ripped for his silver. But what?
Eating time is up. Stop eating around 6. Why so early, Kay?
Making sure I run down all these different.
You want to be like the sedans or Timberland or
Oh, today I swear I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere. I'm about to be lazy as fuck all day today.
That phone call is 11:55. So we knew actually not. I could be alive at 11:55.
McNaughton had already given investigators he left home between 11 a.m. and noon. Alec McNaughton also told investigators he was at his mother's house about an hour away. He left via phone methods at about 3:30 p.m. There's one problem with that story, though. Cell phone.
I'm trying to lose weight and get to 170.
The peak that he asked if they got cell phones was originally a tower that less than in that tower. So Mr. McNaughton is not on his phone.
Investigators believe that McNaughton is in a lie. They wanted to know why an innocent man was lying about the day his wife was murdered. Where were you when you made that call?
And then you being in prison for 10 years.
At my mother's. The police were quite certain he found himself.
Like I said, I
don't
care. Yeah, I really don't care.
McNaughton insists the phone records, no matter what they show, are just plain wrong. But Becker was starting to poke more holes in McNaughton's story. Listen to the 911 call.
He claimed he was kneeling down in his wife's body, that he was touching her body, that he was tilting her head back and moving her body and trying to render aid to her.
Bettner wondered, why didn't McNaughton have any blood on him?
There was blood soaked into the carpet around her body. If you knelt down next to her body, it would be reasonable to believe you have blood on your pants, on your hands.
McNaughton says it's more important that the police didn't find any.
Victoria, welcome in, Victoria. I want to at least get to 15 pounds at least. You been going to the gym, Kay?
Their fan has a broken arm from fighting a killer. But watch what happens when investigators been raiding civilians.
You see me,
McNaughton a big one.
outside. I didn't even notice. A lot of people so far.
It's a lot of people.
Weren't ready to arrest anyone. They were ready to kill someone. Very soon they concluded Gary Mendenhall had absolutely nothing to do with his death.
He actually got in a frame where it was nearly impossible for one to believe that Mr. Mendenhall could have flown here, did the things that he did, his ex-wife, clean up, get back, change clothes, then he meet with his daughters for dinner.
Becker continued his investigation. John Earport talked to Heather and Pascal about McNaughton.
They got eyes.
They painted a picture of a selfie man. They didn't like his wife back in the day. He was argumentative, that he was very controlling and domineering. At the same time, Fentanyl was being about McNaughton. Some of the calls were from people who knew McNaughton very well. They still talk from his own siblings. They called up and said, "Hey, I'm gonna be the weapon because I'm scared of him, but I think my brother did his own family."
You talk to people and they somebody gets arrested. They use the word. The family, like, got hurt against them. Now, I don't think, it's all
positions. Do you know you could try to
Extreme fear. And that's just something else. They should have it.
It was frustrating.
But it was about to find out. He's found those disposable cameras in his closet.
It's bad, man.
Process of himself.
We knew we had seen about it.
Say everything tells a story.
That's my tail. I don't give a fuck if you
This one.
young, stupid. I can be in the worst position, the baddest position, worst position. But you gotta know it. Whatever gonna happen, you have to take it. That's just how I move. I'm not nigga. Feel me? I ain't ready for shit. I ain't thinking shit. Whatever you gonna do, you gonna do. Oh yeah, I just gonna go with my move. That's just what I know. That's just in me. I just gotta go with my move. Well, you guys look right here about the.
At least that's what Heather saw. But in May 2006, a year and a half after Kathy went to Alec McNaughton, Heather had a terrifying
Jim for K or what?
It does say right before you answer, everything is recorded.
Soon Kathy confided in her daughter, told her a shocking story that her husband, Alec McNaughton, had beaten her.
She was on her way to work.
I want to. Oh no. K left.
You care for them.
Dragging her by her hair.
Violet Rage.
July 24th, 2024.
Akron, Ohio.
Officers
I told you Akron. It's always in Akron.
registration had expired. What appeared to be a routine traffic stop.
K's not even in here no more.
Questions began to emerge about who these men were and whether this traffic stop was connected to something larger.
Fell on her high heels. She fell off her heels as we were struggling. And she hit her elbow, I think, and her knee was a chin. We fell off the heel, we stumbled, and we fell. She got stuck up.
Oh, God. What's wrong? We could call the police. Yeah, like not go police. I'm not going to.
Next time, tags. I know. Instead, Kathy started her own investigation without. Yeah, a secret file of notes, an undeveloped photo, and a disposable camera. Sound it all. Hidden inside her closet.
I took the 3 disposable cameras to a local developer here in the area. When I got it back, I was shocked.
Yeah, with expired plates. No, I get it, but that's already been stopped.
Picture of her doing this, holding her hands up.
That man without reaching.
She even bruises on her face, and she's got bruises and scratches on her arm.
Norton has his own explanations for all the bruises. He says Kathy's ex, Gary Mendenhall, must have done it. I just knew he's a gun. You're saying that Gary Mendenhall, Peter, that's not it. But that was not investigator Jason Fentner's opinion. Heather told him that McNaughton had beaten Kathy. Fentner knew those photos could be a key piece of evidence against McNaughton. The police could answer some crucial questions.
One of the first questions that came up then was, who took this photo?
Photographer had to authenticate the photos, say when the pictures were taken, and if nothing said how it had injured her.
How come nobody's called and said, hey, I took pictures of her and she was good.
The police began searching for the photographer, but there were other important things in Kathy's closet. Very damaging notes about shady financial deals and worse.
She had written down that
Anna, you're back, Anna.
Nothing onto him, but was conflicted. This made the pros and cons about Nick Norton, and despite the abuse under pros, he wrote, sweet, loving, handsome, cons, he wrote, no sex, depression, bankruptcy.
Alan McDonald told us that they had a good relationship, that they never had physical altercations, that they were deeply in love, and that they shared a wonderful marriage.
But that sure looked like a lie. Catherine's daughter Michelle says, Catherine and Alec were having a and argued.
No, my health from stress, like heart rate or something too high. So
Alec was not
or something.
and I'm going
You know, someone had enough. It's just someone. So boom, we're going to plasma tomorrow.
We listened to a pursuit of domination with the alarm.
There's things in there says the recording backfired on that noise. When Kathy began considering that at the time she said, he beats her on the west side.
I want to get him to, you know what I'm saying, be bigger, type job, you know what I'm saying?
It says, I got pictures, I got appetizers.
By the end of the next month.
That was why I actually had this alone was all the way over the phone. I knew what we were referring to. But as it turned out, this was not the first time McNaughton was accused of abuse. And as Spitzer learned, after tracking down McNaughton's worst enemy, Linda. Linda McNaughton is divorced now, like nearly 50 years earlier. Despite the decades that have passed, this is never forgotten what she said. Her ex-husband, Steve Conrad, against McNaughton was violating
Damn.
her notes. Those came like a McNaughton was not where his city was on the day of the murder. Becker called him McNaughton was figuratively.
Yeah, well, I talk on paper.
Former lawyer sneered at the evidence.
I think the comment he made was they kind of go back to the hotel with the third with the big one. Well, that's really different from maybe.
During the thing, so good, bro.
And on February 27th, 2009,
Stand up, no one else, they get on the back.
Alec McNaughton was arrested and charged with murder for stabbing his wife Kathy more than 30 times. He was thrown in jail with no bail.
They railroaded me, they put the blinders on that, and that false side detective in his very first murder today, overclaimed, he didn't know what to do. But he decided his knee right there at the scene and never completed
They
anything.
receive his own cattle. A man officers quickly discover has an active
Now the
phone at the time.
prosecutors had one very big problem.
Previously.
They
faced
still had
multiple
no idea. Damning photographs.
Possession offenses involving fentanyl.
Crucial information, the law said,
Criminal history largely
photos
favours
could never be shown to a jury.
making officers immediately suspicious when they learn
Yeah,
he is being dropped off that
It
night.
was.
And as officers continue questioning the occupants, they begin suggesting they already know what is
Just about
happening
to
at the
start.
residence Markel is headed to.
6, 3, 2, Southern one. White Jeep, he's inside.
The witness trial of Alec McNaughton literally have Russian dealer Kevin McMurray.
Like the money that I have in my pocket is literally not enough to get the tags that are going to like I'm working hard all day to make this little bit of money that I have. On my daughter, I pay literally 2 things.
The law says if the Those photos of the glory, the only will find a photographer over those who have muscle sponsors or others. Really, that's how they took these pictures to get. I just put them on. I was thinking of the rights to be taken. Like my daughter is gonna be.
We got a big chicken signature. So like France, right?
There. And as it is because of my problem with the mom, like I can't go up. Yes.
It's so boring today.
You know, face time should back you off a weapon. No weapons on you. Yes, right. No point, bro. I think we dealt it there. Nothing at all.
That is true.
I'm just saying, this situation is very.
Identified as Ronald, who tells officers he is currently homeless and living out of the vehicle. Ronald explains that he is simply dropping off a friend before continuing on his way. During the stop, officers ask Ronald to step out of the Jeep as they continue their investigation.
Just the day before.
The person who kept it is when she said,
What's that she at?
Sandra McNeese the quote. Found herself thrust into the middle of a murder trial.
Yes. There was one good, so any confusion of the weather. Smart times. So I was going to steer my. Like, I just want to raise my daughter.
Say my wife not you realize the lawyer says full of testimony. There's nothing more than hearsay. I understand what you have. Just the star. Nobody's on persuaded by the police. I quote one of murder quotes and Atlan's. I'm not no those would powerful evidence. Norton's defense not make them disappear, even though this actually looks that this paper he happens to be a semi-professional magician.
No, like magic. No one's saw and didn't react to that.
All about undoing perception.
I'm not honestly.
Clearly, this was violent.
That's not
Under her roses. Somebody can actually clean up the times. There was no
situations they have shut the board for them at all.
They put all three of McNaughton's ex-wives on the stand. His first wife, Linda, describes what she felt.
We only went up 16 hours on watch hours yesterday. I don't know what happened.
She lied. There's no way. It's not his second one. It tells jurors what she said. One time she said,
I just want to go on the time that in this face of the back that I'll fuck them all the way. Yeah, after I can say when it was new, I'll grab the phone and call it.
Scared of the defendant after
I don't feel this. I've never been a criminal that was trying to be a second wife. I face arrested.
we're into a coffee.
They're arrested. Sir,
He's exaggerating.
no, I literally am trying to be like father. My father, my
But
father.
you're Norton's last wife before.
My
Story. He said there was always
her daughter.
her daughter Alexis
Avenues right.
got dangerous one night when.
Is it gonna help me at all? It's just yes or no question. She like, what is the point of? It's like that. I've seen something.
We always have little ass guns out there. No, I think maybe I don't think they all got counted because I didn't put them till public until a little later. So we'll see tonight how much it goes up.
That's really what I mean, obviously, we're saying our first day here. We know about this house, you know. Sir, what's up? When I give you this rundown, like, I don't know how you are spiritually or how you are things. I'm individually important since
The X lives
in the fun bar.
really important.
Is I've known him since I was at actually I noticed I know what type of this house. So I've actually been over here. You're gonna find art. You're gonna find space that I am the one that I was like, was this the one? You're gonna find. I don't even freaking know. Like, it's in there. It's in there. Yes, it's not. It's not no. You know what it is? It's ice. Did you tell that? Yes. Because I'm not out here to tell them nothing. I'm out here just. Give me 1 second. All right.
During the search,
So
officers recovered a loaded Taurus handgun with an extended magazine hidden beneath the driver's seat, along with roughly 2 grams of methamphetamine, a meth pipe, and additional magazines inside the vehicle. After being advised of his rights, Ronald admitted the firearm was his and told officers the crystal substance recovered from the vehicle was ice. He also stated that he carried the gun for protection because people were always trying to kill him. The passenger, Marquel, was released from the scene after being issued a summons on his warrant. However, court records show that just weeks later he was sentenced to prison in separate drug trafficking cases. And while this case ended with treatment instead of prison for Ronald, court records show he would find himself back in the criminal justice system less than a year later after being indicted in a separate robbery case.
Mr. Franks, we're gonna move you to this car in front of us. So, looks like you're just getting
no time.
You said thank you, Jesus.
One question. Immediately, prosecutor.
I just wanted to know what were you saying that you're gonna resolve. To really make money on my money.
His wife was never. Already that his mother took her away in Springs, Georgia. Left the message. Cell phone records show he was actually within a few miles of his home.
Damn.
The morning of January
Akron, Ohio. It's always in Akron, Ohio.
in Akron, Ohio, officers spotted a gray sedan traveling with an unreadable temporary tag displayed in the rear windshield. After initiating a traffic stop near East Avenue and Euclid Avenue,
Early in the investigation,
routine stop.
put holes in his story.
Officers
Almost
turned their
immediately.
attention to one of the passengers.
Prosecutors say
Within
McNaughton should
moments,
have
the
known
encounter
better.
took an unexpected turn.
Considering he's a
This
lawyer.
is suspect Files EV.
To the police initially, it would have been a very, very difficult case to prosecute. Because I wanted that, I told you over. Yeah, you can tell it's not bad. I wouldn't have done it. As it is. That's all right. I love it. Overrode my legal check. But investigator Jason Kuntner thinks that McNaughton had another.
I'm sure he told you I,
Did his best to miss that dumb redneck about.
That's done with it. That's me.
Alright, do you have a valid driver's license? No, but she does.
Clearly lied about a lot.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about.
And you're what?
His daughter, Heather and Michelle, watched it.
So you get on there and.
Oh.
Yes.
Those are just kids talking, I think.
Hang tight for a second, okay?
Even his own lawyer can see the effect of Norton with Heather on those in the courtroom. Court personnel and discussion in their space.
He does it. Someone got a license on it.
Yes, sir.
I think everyone, myself included, thought did not visibly display our disbelief.
Oh yeah, you gotta go. See you later, bro. Bye.
Norton has had his say. Now the lawyer at their last chance, which they the jury. The first time
Damn, nobody got a license.
Blood.
Just one car alone, also you got 64 different arrests.
The driver was identified as Samara.
The jurors begin to deliberate on what
Convicted of burglary, felony.
Yeah,
and 20.
just kids.
Records also show a
I don't know who the hell that was that got his ass out of here. He was weird.
stop. Officers discovered a Florida warrant associated with Samara through.
Where are you from again, Alicia?
jurors announced they decided Mr. John Brown, House Florida.
All right, Samara.
Guilty of murder.
So I know you don't got your driver's license. You do have a warrant out of Florida, just like you know.
Just told him,
Yeah.
I swear to God, asked him, he been here my life start. Just told him that to get my license back, and I told him they the ones who got me held up, so I'm going to write letters to them to try to get the police to shut it down.
Were you surprised?
Okay, you're a passenger over here. You got a driver's license on you? Right, hang tight for me. Okay?
You win? You won the fight? What day?
I mean, yeah, you gotta. What business or her? Here's a defendant.
Golfer doesn't answer one lingering question. Wrong woman, friend, family, money, enough to gift them out domestic violence.
My mom, like one time in that.
Passenger was identified as Titus. Court records show Titus was convicted of aggravated possession of drugs.
Alicia, you can hear my question, Alicia?
Records indicate he was sentenced to 12 months of community control following that conviction.
Yeah, I think right now, I'm kind of running into the issue of nobody's a valid driver. I don't have. No. Are you 19?
It's too late.
I mean, can you find a ride?
Yeah. I could pull up somewhere and parking and we can get out. I mean, and I now somebody comes.
You know, I would have to take your word that if you park it, you're not getting back.
No, ma'am, I swear to God, when I get back in this car, right now, I'm about to call my aunt right now. Matter of fact, his mom in the back.
You guys don't have any drugs or anything to start together.
No, ma'am, no.
Did you hear me, sir?
Alicia got out of here quick.
Do we have to search your car?
She said she had.
Like my aunt said, she's coming. Like, oh, yeah, I told her, I go back. So I was trying to take them down there with her. It's a jerk. terrified.
So pull around the corner right up there. That one will be
Alicia left already.
All right, well, right now, we're gonna have to go to that, okay?
Why?
It's just a decision I had to make, okay?
Oh my god.
So, I'm gonna have to give it to you.
That's why I just browse. Now we can stop scrolling for Travel Hack.
In 3 minutes, ma'am, I swear to God, I just got off the phone with her. She said,
Done it all. Garden now delivered. Only at olivegarden.com.
and tell her, I guess.
Coworker, and they lined up agree with what I wanted.
That's how we get everyone.
I was working full time after I was employed. As long as I had any activity, I was good to go. And it was the smoothest process I've probably ever had, where I was getting to a better.
Okay.
Hey, Meta. Take a photo.
Well. What did I do?
You're not allowed to call my handcuffs. So I think this is not a drug.
You really want to diapers with cloud touch softness. For diapers so soft, it's like ready to move. Find comfort completely ready.
She said, "Come touch my car." I said, "Yes, that's yours." Wine bottle. They're all over the store. And then there's this one boy got to tow it the last time.
During the investigation. Yeah, they're not gonna take them out for you. That's illegal. That's technically your problem.
Being provided.
Just go somewhere away.
Can't have that.
For nearly 2 decades, police could not find a match to the killer DNA. So in 2014, they went a rollout on the public viewing database.
Set that one hands up on your mouth, your fingers, move forward. We just got full evidence on my side.
About you do the same thing, just to me. You're not going to move forward. You step out, face away from me.
It's like a street, you don't make her.
You keep calling yourself. Still got nothing illegal in you.
Murderabilia. You got the reputation of being a person who is really different. Things like that.
Louisiana State Police call. Yeah, it's come down to the state officers there in New Orleans.
The majority of the time that I was in these characters, didn't know what they were talking about.
What is he really?
They finally had to look at me and go, "No, we think that you, Michael Rushton, think that you're involved in this murder."
My whole purpose was defining every kill angel.
The ability to kill is obviously somewhere in all of us, because it happens every day.
Why are you being so aggressive with it? Hey, bro.
Stay up here, okay? Alright, I have that. Just be this. Alright. Alright.
Yo. Yeah, I am being lazy because I work my ass off all the time.
Hands on top of your head.
I gave you commands, you didn't follow them. I told you.
I already have.
And if you don't have nothing nice to say, you shouldn't say it at all. Like, I don't know why they always come in here trying to be negative. Damn, they all out of breath. You know, they mad as fuck at it. And it's cold as fuck out too. You ran for no reason, bro. You're an idiot. Hell yeah, you just made all them police officers run after you in the cold. You going to jail for sure. He has to get a cigarette.
Okay, so y'all still towing my car even though she coming?
Yeah, I have to see what else is in the car.
Okay, I mean, there's nothing but wine bottles, and I'm telling you, like, I mean, that's my car. There's no drugs here. I mean, stuff like
Yeah, see, they come just for a quick second, just to. Oh, they're weird.
Say one pink pack left.
Calculated on her behind.
So, what, are they even gonna find anything?
I can't believe I told the officer that when he first asked me.
Shit. Looks like they found something.
Coming to get the car, so there's no way she can just take the car. Please, bro, just give him those credits. To do that.
So, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
Find out.
But when Pac-Man before a judge,
Oh.
guilty of raping and murdering his daughter. Defense argued but on May 28, 1998, the jury verdict.
I didn't know he had no good. My right hand to God, I just everything in that car.
Davis was later indicted on charges including carrying a concealed weapon, improperly handling firearms in a motor vehicle, having weapons while under disability, and obstructing official business. According to police, officers recovered a loaded Ruger SR-40C .40 caliber pistol with one round chambered along the reported flight path. Police also located a separate magazine containing 15 rounds approximately 5 feet from the firearm. However, the case was ultimately no-billed by a grand jury, meaning the charges did not move forward. At the time of the traffic stop, Samara had a felony drug case pending in Summit County.
What?
Court records later show she pleaded guilty to aggravated possession of drugs, a 5th-degree felony.
Damn.
On March 12, 2024, she was sentenced to 1 year of community control. Records further show multiple community control violations were later filed during her supervision period.
All right, man, go get out of here.
By then, there have been many advances in DNA technology.
Oh, I want to see that one. Go back.
October 9th, 2023, officers with the combined police department responded from a security guard working at an apartment.
To that database.
The security guard stated that there were 3 people sitting in a car that were obviously doing some sort of illegal substance, and he wanted the officers' help removing them from the property.
And they don't allow for more researchers in their criminal database, so Pantagian made an even more controversial suggestion. A familiar search for the public databases.
We got call, you guys are, don't say you're smoking stuff, I can actually smoke over the car.
We need to do this.
Imagine you're one of millions of Americans who open up a jet like this, test tube like this, and then send your DNA off to a commercial database. Well, now that database owns your DNA profile. You may not realize it, but the police may be able to act.
Well, we're investigating this suspicious activity that you guys are smoking, whatever,
Here's the
so.
house that's all across.
So we just need some identification. Same with the one in the back.
In the summer of 2014,
Yourself.
public DNA database owned by Ancestry.com. They got a hit.
I was told they got 34 out of 30.
Is that right?
No, you need to identify yourself. There's a comment to you.
It's a good investigative group.
It was a close enough match for the detective Patrick McKenzie they had found
What's going on in the USA? We'll run in and make sure everyone's getting out of here.
for Ancestry.com to reveal his identity. It is a man named Michael Usry Spears.
Or no, it's not that individual, or we would have 35 other video. So that's when we start doing research.
That led investigators to
Why are we so nervous? You're shaking.
Usry Jr. Detective McKenna warned him could be
You're
removed.
moving now.
This chap once made.
And then we started researching him and the films that he was making, with a little evidence to try to think that that possibly be a solid suspect. So what are we doing over here? What's the word? Okay. Are these two cats live here? I don't know where he is. How do you know these two? You were?
Do you have a particular interest in that?
What is your place? What was your particular interest in the chair? Either you're over 4.99 or did you open the chart? I really have quite a version to it.
But authorities investigating the Blue murder of Angel John put social.
So it's a question I had. Precisely at 2 o'clock. You don't want to see your card? There, anyone right to my door.
In December of 2014, more than 18 years after Angel's murder, Mr. Jr. was living in New Orleans with 2 detectives from Idaho Falls planned a regional state police office in New Orleans.
I have no idea, to be honest. I haven't even been watching basketball this year like that.
Alright, you want some help for me, man?
Ever since the Warriors started sucking, I haven't even paid attention to basketball.
Just enough for me real quick. Dude, step up and here, just relax.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
We were not behind anywhere.
It was a big red flag for Detective Patrick.
Right now, it's just understanding now. Okay.
Really didn't get it.
Then one of the officers pulled out a board. And small. Once they happened, all to a close friend. That's part of the reason I come around.
Got it? No weapon, anyone's gonna stick me, nothing like that.
Very well, they wouldn't tell me anything except what they got my profile.
Sorry, bro.
We'll talk about, don't even pay him no attention.
Some girl named Angela died.
What are y'all doing right now?
It's just a butcher. People were like, wow, where's this apply for your career?
And that's the thing that sucks about the finals. Ain't no sports on.
We did sure that they were. My phone. They basically had a piece of oil and they put a, well, they dropped it. So then they had to find it again. And then they
Yeah, they're smoking fentanyl.
basically
Wanted after a local newspaper reported.
Not like they're. I think it's. Be the first one, oil residue on the report.
On January 5th, 2025, around 1 p.m., officers responded to an apartment complex in Orange City, Florida, after receiving multiple 911 calls about a domestic disturbance. Outside by the
That's why we are business copy payments, couples of things, all in one place. We're doing business, we're doing business bank.
He doesn't say anything here.
Yeah, he lives here. Who don't? Yeah. Here. It's an old side.
Oh yeah, he can't have him out then. You can't kick him out.
It wasn't the other day, but yeah. Screaming. He said, "Oh my God, please jump in." I didn't do nothing to nobody in there. It's a verbal disagreement.
Right now, it's.
He ripped my stuff out.
He's never cheese ever. Well, he runs out of those. He's going to relax.
Now we're in public. No, I'm not. What's that?
You didn't call the cops. You called the cops. He called.
Okay, so you guys are. Yeah, and he lives with you.
He lives with me. This is my apartment.
Out of here. Like you're weird as fuck. You don't got nothing better else to do than come in here and be weird. Like go get the fuck out of here. Go get a life or something, bro.
He's slicing my shit up.
No, so later, why do I have marks on me and right here? And I'm gonna show you I can show you. I didn't beat you at all today. And I can show you the videos from the other day.
Bro over there telling on his girl.
Since now they want to play this type of game. She didn't know.
Domestic violence relationship with him. But we've been here. Yeah, exactly. He's a narcissist.
Oh God.
To the report, the couple had been together for approximately 7 years and had recently been living together in the same apartment. And as you'll hear throughout the video, this is definitely not an isolated incident.
What happened to your face? Just right away.
Yeah. So if he had a knife.
What happened to the knife? You're the one that
They're over there trying to get each other in jail. That's crazy. Why are y'all even together then?
Where's the bruises? Where the hair at? I didn't hit you. Everywhere. So that's what I did. You can ask the son if you want to. When did he? Okay. Look, I didn't show you all the videos. This has been going on, sir. Now they want to see. You start going the other time. No. Right there. No, let me recover. Okay, everybody's got to relax. Who are you to them? She's the one. Did I talk about it? Okay, man.
In an email from police, like last years, 2 years, it was was still thoroughly informed.
They won't do it. Look, not doing like a heart. I was angry at everybody. The police,
I didn't do nothing. So I'm tired of going to jail. I told him I'm tired of going to jail.
48 hours after Ancestry got about this experience. In a statement, they said they will not share any information.
This is the woman who claims to have witnessed the entire altercation. However, according to the report, the officer did not view her as an independent witness due to her close relationship with the woman and potential bias in the situation.
After what happened to Ancestry, Ancestry.com told us Facebook update database used by a private and no longer
because he has a mail
public
company.
or
Where's the knife that he facing with? It's upstairs. Where is it? Where is it right now?
Muscle has redefined if you want to try and present the condition if you by using the conclusions of the period.
He was, I don't remember exactly what he said, but he's fighting with me. He's ripping that stuff up. He has a knife, like,
Okay, so when we face you with fathers, your dad, he did me a Jenny.
What kind of knife was it?
it's like a kitchen knife. Like a thing, you're gonna walk up to it.
Maybe it's somebody.
At this point, pay close attention to the details being described. As the officer continues questioning everyone involved, different types of knives begin getting mentioned, something that will become important later in the investigation.
You know, you're probably gonna go in timeout again.
I'm not lying about nothing. It's her birthday. She's not the home lesson. That's how I started. She stayed all night. She said, I'm coming home. Then where's my outfit? I said it wasn't her. I get the outfit last night. I came home. But honestly, oh, where's my outfit? And I locked myself in the closet. I thought you got the outfit. I started ripping my stuff. I'm sitting, her friend was sitting on the living room couch. Her friend and I love her dad. He was mad from we got the only argument on time. That's why I called you guys. I called you guys. I'm the one that called you guys. And listen to the call. She said, "Hell, you wrong." Now today you're mad because the outfit was stuff. You're mad because I called the police. I just will everything. Now you guys are all trying to come over here. I have the marks right now. The people right here. Today. He came out here and I said, so you're the one that called 911? Yes. She was trying to tag team me.
Yeah, that's a fucked up ass situation to be living in.
The officer enters his vehicle to review the call details, which confirm that the male subject did in fact call 911, but later told dispatch he did not need assistance after initially hanging up.
It said we didn't need help. That's what 911. That's a good guy.
Yep. For a few days already now.
Stole my car. So I said, you know what, just send them through. So when I came outside, I took that and that's when they ran out. They weren't going to say that. That wasn't even going to tell you that much. That was going to say they're in a verbal argument. I said, they didn't want to, they didn't start something until I came out. They was still, she was going to go down. I came out and talked. They might say they ran. All right, let's take a walk up to the
She spent the night with me last night because he was very concerned. And then he said,
so he didn't say anything to you, he just had the knife.
No,
Once he ran up to you.
when he took me, he snatched the boots out of my hand, started slicing the boots, going to me in my closet. Like he's literally he did. Oh, I took the kitchen because he locked me out of my room. I locked my door. I took the kitchen. I played it out. He starts charging at me, trying to take my outfit away from my hands. He snatched bank account.
And then what did the mark on his finger?
She was trying to like she was trying to get it away from like this little shit. Going through this. And he told him, he was like, I'm gonna keep hitting my daughter. Like he was not. He put a gun on me for a question. But she said she was scared to go. Like what she had nothing to do with it. What's going on? Instead of then just
So that's not what this would.
Wrong. You know they can lie.
The officer conducts a search of the residence for nearly 10 minutes,
No
with
idea
both
that the
women assisting in an effort to locate the knives mentioned in the statements. The kitchen knives claimed to have been used are located inside the closet, but the pocket knife allegedly involved in the incident is not found.
I would like to get that knife though, because that's evidence.
Well, he does a lot.
Can you continue looking and stuff like that? I'll be right back.
Persisted, and even though he had a lawyer,
What knife did you use?
he only offered you.
That's when I took the Korean knife out. When she first broke it, I took it out of the knife section out here.
When you the brain of the
No, usually not. Do it on top of the thing in there. So you don't have to.
In exchange for the truth, all that he had
The pocket knife stayed in the house. And how did she end up with a cut on her head? I don't know how she got out of the door there on her shoulder. First, and that's why I smacked out when we're fighting for the life. And then that's what came like that and hit me right here. She hit me first with the knife. That's how it all started. I'm fighting her.
After getting the full scope of how chaotic things actually are, the officer asks the question that we're all thinking.
Alright, Ashley, see you, bro.
Being this every day. And I've been out here every night. I got no problem. Ignore with the light. Came at me like this. That's like that. That's what she was supposed to all here. And I don't know if I know what like that. That's like right after night. And I thought, okay, I like this. I haven't even my mental evidence. I had to tell sleeping. And that's when I started with the house. Don't talk about the house. You know, back in the oven. Now I'm back in the closet. Again, and that's when I really down there. The things came on the door. What made Zeke get a knife? I took the knife out of her hair. I never had no knife. I didn't know that there was two knives. That's I took the first one, back in the kitchen, try to grab another knife and open the closet. And I said, you would come by on your finger there, and that's the whole proposal. I didn't do nothing to her, so do you have any other mark? Things right here, this one. And that, yeah, then like I told him the other day from the other thing, there's grandma. So you were in the closet and you maybe threw it back here, basically. Yes, I locked myself in there like this. You can go, look, where did the mark on your lip come from? Fingernail scratch. I called you guys, but I'm tired of going to jail messing up my record for something that I'm not.
That's fucked up. Like, why are y'all even in a relationship if y'all trying to send each other to jail?
The officers then attempt to sort through the conflicting statements from everyone involved, noting several inconsistencies.
Hell yeah, everybody's stories all over the place. They gotta figure this shit out.
That I have. And she goes, it's somewhere around here. She starts looking all the balls around and stuff. It wasn't, it was under the bed where it said, that's why I asked her where was it was. Didn't like who it was, so that was involved. That's what it was. It's the whole police street when that time you see what that about to get it towards that sweet.
When you look at the interrogation, they don't, you know, really struggles going into. Why? Aren't you gonna go see what you know?
So, and the non-wonderful, that's why I should go take it. Because he said that she didn't go simply change it. That's I know the story. Right. So that's what I was saying, you know, guys.
Okay, I was concerned. We went for one day. So
And when we go and so
Yeah, her friend over there trying to lie to get bro in jail. That's fucked up.
Although the
They should just break up.
friend as a primary witness, he still asks her a few follow-up questions. During that exchange, she brings up additional details that add another layer to the conflicting accounts already being given.
So one week we walked this, he's asking for like, he, like, eyes it open, all I hear is like company flags going over to the room. And he threw no TV, so it's bringing up the very open because he knows it, then he called 911. No space to think for.
That they're close.
When he was coming out the room.
That wasn't the position for it. That's text on the phone of any threat.
All night.
Any threat.
He really says, I'm a big regret.
It can lead to some conflict.
It ain't gonna go good. It's not because I'm with all the fuck shit. Hope it's worth it because you're gonna regret when I do dirt bulky math, now crack makers. But since you want to play these games, you thought he was hurt before, and now I'm gonna show you.
Chris Steiner says yes.
Well, get new outfit and shoes if you want to buy this thing.
Police officer.
This is hope you going to regret it.
That gives Chris
Last now cry later.
Steiner.
Like I literally have from last week. Yeah.
You remember that moment?
This is the last time. I need a restraining order on him. I need a no contact order. You have to watch my life. I can't keep doing this.
They both gonna go to jail. Watch. It's getting cooler now.
These things. 10 years ago.
And you don't remember how that happened.
When I was trying to defend myself when he
Any wrongdoing.
Oh, they do right. Just ran up. Correct.
Damn. I think the polygon.
You're really starting. I'll be right back, okay? I'm going over the place.
Yeah, it's hard for the officers to figure this shit out.
But then, you know, if we spotted, put it back in the spot, he got it.
Yeah, they both going to jail.
It's just how it's gonna go today because there's them all over the place and saying you hit her, you're saying she hit you, which I'm not denying the fact of that. You didn't double lock them up. Thanks, brother. What's up? Come over here for a minute. Yeah, I get back. You guys are both taking a ride today because he's saying you hit him, you're saying you hit you, so I can't differentiate from you. I don't even have a witness right now, it's a bias card. 11 Delta 717. You don't have anything on you, do you?
Yeah, they both going to jail.
The officer ultimately determined.
Oh, fuck.
Happy medical condition, I'm allowed to sit the fuck down.
Okay. Should have taught you better.
July 17th, 2025. Officers with the Naperville Police Department were conducting bike patrols in downtown Naperville.
Why daughters that have dads as cops always feel like they know
What
everything?
she believed was a pellet gun fired from a passing vehicle while walking near the local Starbucks. The victim provided a description of the car and its occupants, and less than 20 minutes later, officers spotted a vehicle matching that description inside a nearby parking garage.
What's that? So would you mind us checking? What's that? Searching your car? Okay. They just take his. Is there any reason to believe he should have beat down in the car? Not at all. The report was actually from maybe like 30 or so minutes ago.
Step out of the car. 2 years later.
Step out of the car.
Actually,
Meanwhile, and he started people for Angie's killer.
Step out of the car.
a lot of research.
Step out. Because you're all the tailor now. Yes, you are. It's Orbegon is the same thing as a BB gun. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Step out of the car.
Police Chief Bryce Johnson says he already had his sight set on franchise hits.
You gotta stay quiet. Stay quiet for right now. Stay quiet for right now.
Just to find out if it's this DNA sheet and
Where's it at? Where's it at?
You're here to share the homicide investigation. May 16th, 2019.
Her attitude only gets significantly worse as the encounter plays out. And although the object that was initially believed to be a pellet gun turned out to be an Orbeez gun, the victim reported being struck in the head, and the responding officer documented a welt on her upper right forehead, consistent with being hit by a projectile.
We can see it in plain view.
Same difference. Technology and
You all gonna give that is
just
so that is
a caravan using the money.
what's this? 3 seconds before you're going to jail. Get out of the car.
Even more complete DNA profiling
Where's your ID?
than ever before.
I don't got no fucking ID on me. No ID.
Database called GEDmatch. It's a free website that allows people to upload their own DNA profiles for research and relatives. In return, if users opt in, their data can be accessed by law enforcement. When we upload that data, we get a list of people that share significant amounts of DNA with the
I don't know why people always try to act so hard with the police.
At this point, nobody in the vehicle was willing to give officers a straight answer. However, according to
he
the victim,
apparently
the Orbeez
was a
was shot
shut
by
off
the man in the front
the
passenger
street
seat.
family.
The woman's 21-year-old fiance.
Over.
Where's Orbeez?
Though.
We're talking
Where?
about, cause we're not the only fucking kids going around.
way off on the other side.
Way on.
Did you know anything about this study?
So they know.
Please don't go back in your car.
What? Can I go to my own? You guys have me, I'm not going nowhere, I'm staying the fuck down. Sitting the fuck down. I'm sorry.
Branch of us street.
Step out of the car.
You need a list.
I'm going to sit the fuck down. Turn the cars off, you don't have to worry about me fucking quitting. My dad is a fucking cop, I know my fucking rights, if I have a medical condition, I'm allowed to sit the fuck down.
You also have to listen to the police when they're doing it.
Possible citizen. Detectives were secretly collected. Phone confidential all days.
I'm not smoking, he smoked before he got in the fucking spot.
One guy.
Let me sit the fuck down. What's the issue?
The detectives came out to the scene.
Just so you know, I will have
Fear setting.
You're making your dad look like an idiot.
Speaking of what I heard back in this list, this
Novelty items are legal in Illinois. Many consumer fireworks remain prohibited, which is why officers take an interest in what they're finding. According to the report, the search also uncovers marijuana products. And as the inventory of items will continue to grow, it becomes clear that the Orbeez gun may end up being the least of this group's concerns.
So you're saying he smoked before he got in the car? He smoked inside.
The police report indicated that the other family's murder, the young police officer who was canvassing the neighborhood had briefly checked him within 30 minutes of Brian Bruce.
Everyone in that neighborhood got.
Troops denied any knowledge of the crime, and police never asked for DNA. About 7 weeks after the murder, Nick left Idaho Falls. He was living
What
in
the fuck? What's good, Amy? It's 9:27 and it's 100 degrees outside. That's insane. You have AC on? You have your AC unit on?
for several hours. Police denied him.
You better have your AC on, Trisha.
It appears she finally pushes her luck too far. Continuing the lawful orders simply don't apply to her.
Eventually, he told us that.
Yeah, you better have your AC on. Shit, I would have it on all night. I ain't gonna lie. When the summertime out here, when it gets that hot, I keep my shit on all night. I don't turn it off. Has a smell to it. It's brand new.
This is fully exonerated.
You don't know how to follow the right shit.
This case is the world's first exoneration by way of genealogical DNA testing.
Extremely happy for him. I hope that he can piece together his life again.
But Usry says he still has doubts about the use of genealogy.
Kind of a scary thing to me to think about.
Your car's gonna get towed and everything for acting like that.
Genetic codes are in a computer database. Once it's in a computer, that thing is like more permanent than carving something in stone nowadays. But I think that we really need to be cautious and take a step back and look at this technology.
Harold Dodge disagrees.
Without genealogy research, we would have never found. It is the key.
Open.
That opens the door to justice.
I would do open tobacco for her. The obstructor. The fireworks, alcohol, the fate for the little guy, the rock, smart drivers, Sam, fireworks.
Tara was arrested and charged with attempted obstructing justice and resisting an officer, along with a list of additional charges stemming from the illegal items located inside the vehicle. Her fiancé was also taken into custody after the victim positively identified him as the person responsible for firing the Orbeez gun from the vehicle. The man later admitted during questioning that he was the one who shot the Orbeez gun and acknowledged that he was aware the victim had been struck in the head. He was subsequently charged with battery and reckless conduct. What are your thoughts on this case? Please leave a like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts below. Thanks for watching.
What are y'all doing, bro? Amy, you just gonna say what's good and that's it?
But the price ain't thing. That's why Black Friday we're doing something crazy. 70% off when you use code BLACK25.
I don't know what's going on with our lives now. Just no people joining anymore.
The problem with the media is today because we look like when we show up and slam people to the ground. We said it's a folks like geniuses. Y'all bought 5 guns in the trash can. 2 of them guns is stolen. On October 28th, 2020.
It is a
Go to ChatGPT app.
kids would.
Yeah, I know. I put it on mute on purpose.
He's a smart person, very smart.
He liked to shock people. He was interested in cowardice. Rex loved hunting. He loved guns. Shooting, hunting, that was his passion. All petite, all bound in burlap bags. The burlap on the bodies. That points right at a hunter. It was DNA collected from a pizza slice he tossed in a Manhattan trash can that came back as a match with hair found on the victims.
That's where we obtained, his full profile from.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with our lives why we're not getting people anymore.
Was here.
Oh, we went up to 617 though. Somebody subscribed and they didn't even say they subscribed. Usually they'll say they subscribed.
So here, Amanda stayed here?
Yeah.
Okay. Who else? Did Fred stay here?
Yep.
Fred stayed here.
They believed, because the sheriff told them, that she was still alive. They held on to that hope.
Where was the bedroom? Do you know? Back there?
Look,
We don't have nothing bad to say. He would never harm anybody, neither would I.
would have been devastating to our family. Why is our question? Why?
It hurt deep down inside because this was a family that just wanted to know where their missing loved one was and they wanted help and they weren't getting it.
No more fit in this. It's not full. Why is it not fitting? No sense.
Amanda Dean was 36 years old, a mother of 4, and she went missing on July 11th, 2017. Her family was concerned. It wasn't like them to not hear from Amanda.
Her boys were still in junior high school when she came up missing, and her oldest boy, Joshua,
We need more people to comment.
2017, I just turned 18. I got the call. We were like freaking out that she was missing.
I wonder what we can do to make the lives more interesting.
It is very unusual for anyone to disappear. It's a very rural, very remote, some farmland that's out there. No real close neighborhood, houses.
I should clean my room.
Minimal traffic, not really a crime-ridden area, if you will.
When you look up a crime report, I mean, it gets an A as far as safety. It's a tiny, tiny rural town.
And yet in this place where everyone knows their neighbors, Amanda Dean is nowhere to be found.
I had gotten a text message on July 11th, and I hadn't seen her for like a couple of weeks. But then I got a text from Ren saying no Amanda in the cabin. Ren is Fred's mother.
Fred is 34-year-old Frederick Rear, Amanda's longtime boyfriend.
She continued saying no Amanda in the cabin, and I hope she's okay. Her and Fred just weren't meant to be, and that alerted me because I'm like, my sister wouldn't just get up and leave. And so I knew something was wrong.
So clearly her family is concerned. They go immediately and make a missing persons report.
on July 11th, Shannon did report to sheriff's office, relatives missing. They did go out to the property. And was it out there?
So Fred and Amanda have been living on his parents' property. This is the place that we saw earlier on that body.
She lived in a cabin that's open with the house in yard, like a little shack actually. It didn't have a restroom or anything in there.
There was no indoor plumbing, so Fred or Amanda needed to use the restroom.
I'm gonna turn the camera off for a minute. You can just keep it in here. I'm gonna straighten up in here a bit.
As you walk in, that would be like a little bar kitchen kind of area, not even a kitchen. or she would eat. They did have a refrigerator. Didn't have much to it, but that's all she wanted for food. She wanted to do her own thing.
I want to hang this up something.
Here.
And with my baby girl, daughter number 3, Amanda was just beautiful. And she was a songbird. She was friendly. She was outgoing. She was, well, Spitfire. I'd say that. But definitely had a lot of energy. And she was
I
always
gotta straighten up this room so I can set it up better so I can do more content in here.
She never. Right, that's for sure.
She was a fun one. She was very fun. Every time she'd come over, she's always taking us somewhere. Really don't have any bad memories. So
Yeah, me neither. It's
it was
just
just all good memories. I only had my mother. I never had a father figure in my life, so it was just me and my mom for a long time. At the end of the day, that was my best friend.
Now, Amanda's oldest son, Josh, had lived with Amanda and then with his grandma. Her other 3 children had lived with their father. This was Amanda's ex before she got involved with Frederick Greer.
I'm not for sure when they first met. What I was told that is that they were dating at one point, then they split up, and then a year or 2, he went back to Fred.
I was still a very young kid at the time. When we would go over there, and Fred has a daughter, so me and her would hang out. His nonverbal autistic brother would come play with us too.
When Amanda goes missing, of course, the question is, did Fred Greer have anything to do with this? Or at the very least, does he know where she might be? So they head on over to his property.
On July 12th, we wanted to put together a small search team.
There are probably 6 to 10 of them searching for Amanda.
Well, I grabbed a couple of my buddies and we all stormed out there trying to find her.
They want to search near the property where Amanda lived with Fred Rear. However, there's a huge sign posted on that property.
The rear property had signs up, no trespassing, violators will be shot. On July 12th, when we went out there. Because we had talked when the sheriff told me we were putting together a little search team. And he said, well, don't go on properties that you're not wanted.
So this makeshift search party visits other neighbors who are a little more welcoming. And it's when they're out there that something remarkable happens.
In the middle of the search, I got a call. It was the Huron County Sheriff's Office. And they said, can you please come to the sheriff's office? We have some information about your daughter, Amanda. And we didn't know what we were going to hear. So that was the longest journey for me because I'm just traveling there not knowing.
It's a 20-minute drive from Collins, where the cabin was, to the sheriff's department. It felt like an eternity if you talk to Amanda's mom. They get to the sheriff's office and they're holding their breath.
And you're thinking the work that he said to me because I walked into that sheriff's office. But I wasn't. They told us that she had been located and she was in a safe house. They cleared up the trail. Nothing else mattered. You know, it didn't because I needed to know my girl was safe.
But what the sheriff says next is completely disturbing. He says they can't make contact with Amanda. That it's up to her to reach out to them.
She can come home or call her family if she wants. She's an adult. She's being well taken care of.
Once I heard the sheriff say that she was safe and okay, I'm a very optimistic person, so I believed everything that they were saying at the time. So I just was like, okay, cool, she's safe. We're doing okay. You know, she'll come back in a year or 2 after she gets out. But at that point, we really didn't know what was going on, but we were just glad that we were both about. That's what we were happy about.
I think that the family really just put their trust in law enforcement. They were being told that Amanda was in a safe house, that she was safe, and so they're going to believe them because it's law enforcement. The sheriff even calls up the phone, so the police will no longer be on the lookout for Amanda.
It's close case, done, boom, it's over. Years go by and I started calling safe houses to be like, hey, You've been gone for years. What's going on?
I start, what, maybe, not right, it's not right.
Amanda just didn't seem like that person who would just simply abandon her mom, her sister, her children to do that. So she didn't fit that norm, if you will, of a person that didn't want to be found.
It was almost like we were being told she doesn't want to contact with me. And that hurt. And it hurts the boys. The boys are still young, going through school, and to be told your mom's coming home when she wants to come home, if she wants to call you, she'll call you. That's hurtful.
Over the years, the family continues to do everything they can to track down and get in touch with
Victoria, welcome in. I'm just cleaning up the content room right now.
Sheriff Corbin, the demand for proof of life letter. If he could not show me that she was alive, prove to us that she was alive, the family, then we need to reopen the record. And, who wants that?
In 2020, you know, they hired a private investigator to put this in.
Before we go to the sheriff's department on Amanda Pinto, person,
Oh my god, this is really good fucking fall over.
I don't know what happened to this.
5 years after Amanda disappeared, this family has finally had enough.
December of 2022, Cleveland Missing was contacted by the family of Amanda Dean.
It's an organization who advocates for families with missing loved ones. When Cleveland Missing stepped in, someone finally listened.
Shannon Dean and I actually talked, and then pretty quickly we had the family come on into the Cleveland Family Center, and we were able to spend some time with them.
Cleveland Missing starts making a plan, but by now, this is a very cold case. So this is going to be an incredibly steep hill to climb.
From a law enforcement perspective, you know, here we're handing you a case that's 5.5 years old, you know, and a lot of missing pieces, parts. And so, you know, imagine trying to pick up the pieces when a whole lot had not been done. It's been nearly 6 years. 6 years now, 6 tough years since Amanda Dean's family has heard from her.
Of course, her family's still holding out hope that she will come home.
And this is Amanda's mom, Caroline Tokar. And Caroline, of course, you still have hope that we're going to see Amanda again. We did this press conference and we just drew a ton of attention to this case and blew it wide open. Big Army with more targets. Yeah.
I used to terrify me my business was doing my life. So now I zero. It generates a lot of reports that help me make decisions. When I think I'm full, I can look at zero and zero like, no, you're still doing good.
Trish, if you're still in here, I'm about to just clean up this content room, do some laundry. I'm gonna keep the live on so we get some watch hours. You can join in, join out if you want. And then when I'm done, I'll turn the camera back on.
Big drop cases. We want hundreds of millions of dollars.
I gotta set up this room so it can be perfect for all the content.
1-800-222-2222. The idea and the premise behind this was simply to just get the word out there. At the time, I was president of Cleveland Missing, and so I was working with.
So if anybody comes in and says anything, just tell them.
It's a liaison to law enforcement.
In John LaJoy's role as local police chief, he gets in touch with BCI. This is the Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation.
When I met Caroline and Shannon, one of the things that we were able to tell them is that BCI is now taking the case. and the tears just flowed. It was a happy yet somber moment because somebody's finally listening to them.
When Cleveland Missing stepped in, when Chief John Majoy got involved, got BCI to stepped in, that is when this investigation really took on a whole new life.
Amanda disappeared in 2017. Now, after nearly 6 years, the BCI has reopened her case.
Just praying that BCI can find those answers for us because our family, this is long overdue. I just can't believe the progress they've made for us so far, opening doors, resources.
Amanda's family has hope one day they'll be reunited with her.
But before the family get any closer to finding Amanda, whether she's dead or alive, this investigation basically has to go back to step.
The first thing we want to do is be able to send the missing persons flyer. Who should we have them call? Well, Amanda wasn't even listed as a missing person.
Yeah, just ignore the trolls. Natural Beauty's not a troll though, but we gotta clean this place up so we can do some more content in here.
Flyers, very beautiful double flyers of Amanda that we could put out at local.
I think I'm gonna put some laundry in the laundry.
To try and search for her, because in our eyes, she was still missing. And from that point,
Blankets.
The question after all these years is whether Amanda is really safe in a shelter or did something else, something worse happen. So BCI goes back, they cover ground that was basically the first thing. And that includes doing a thorough search on the rear.
So the search warrant was in November of 2023 when they went to the property and did the dig there. They brought in excavators, hand tools, search dogs, and they went through the house. They're executing a full search warrant. And so they're looking for evidence of a crime that potentially happened 5.5 years earlier, which is, you know, almost looking for a needle in 1,000 haystacks. But they did give it a good effort.
When police interview Frederick Rear's family members who still live at the property, they get what may be a clue.
Was Amanda ever back here?
Yeah.
She was?
Yep.
Where at?
We gotta go get another bed sheet for the bed. We're gonna go do that right now. After we get some of this straightened up, we gotta go to Ross.
That's what happened.
I'm gonna just take my pillowcases off for now and clean them.
Who did that?
If Polly was even Polly's best brother going around like when they interviewed him saying that
they asked what happened to Amanda, like their
like visualize
because he can't speak very well. He's autistic.
Now, investigators talk about that is when they realized there was a smoking gun in Amanda's relationship with Rear.
There was a police report that was filed.
Fred gave her a black eye.
I'm the one who recorded her black eye when she had texted me and left a message on my voicemail.
Amanda said she did not want to press charges.
She texted me when she had the chance and she said, "You made the situation a little bit worse, but at least they know what he's doing to me." And it was kind of like a relief for her, like they know now. Still didn't seem to help.
It was pretty clear that Amanda was the victim of domestic violence, and it baffles me why they didn't arrest this guy. Would it have made a difference? We'll never know, but it may have.
Amanda's sister Shannon reveals something else that puts an even stronger spotlight on Fred Rear.
Fred always got rid of her phone. So a lot of times she would have to wait until Fred went to sleep or passed out for her to text me and call me. And she'll tell me, erase this message or don't text me back. I'll text you later. And so I always would have to wait for her to text me. She tried leaving him a few times. But she ended up always wanting to.
Yeah, things moved that clear. Back in 2017, this is a woman who is caught in a deeply troubled relationship, and she has been missing for 6 years. They leave no stone unturned as they get into this whole place.
They just started putting pieces of the puzzle together and then get a list of potential witnesses, people who and
Okay, so there was one witness that said he went to Fred's cabin. It was in July of 2017. And he saw blood everywhere. He was cleaning up the mess, the bloody mess with rags. There was another witness. They had said he was burning at a burn pile for 4 days. And that he was burning me for 4 days. After he chopped her up. He chopped her up. And the remains he took. And they were doing yeah, and took it to the creek.
there was a comment about, putting her in a blue barrel and things like that. Those comments can't be dismissed.
Although there's no smoking gun, police have gathered enough
Oh shit, I found it. Hell yeah.
shack where they were living together, that he cleaned up the crime scene, that he buried the actress that he killed her on, that he dismembered her body and then burned it to hide the evidence.
So in 1.5 years, BCI was able to do what the sheriff's department never did. Fred Rear was indicted.
Years after Amanda went missing, investigators go to the Rear property to take Frederick into custody.
Very much. My son. Got some shoes? Yeah, I'm married. Okay. Word for your arrest. There's some shoes. Well, anyway, I guess let's walk right up. What'd you say? Get anything with you? Yes. Okay. I'm not friends. Yeah. So why? How do you think? What are we talking about?
To see something that had been going on and working with his family and getting as close as I've gotten with the family, to see that happen was just, it was very surreal in my opinion.
I've got an arrest warrant for your son. Okay? Oh, it's for your done. So. Where's all this information coming from? Well, years worth of investigation.
Real quick, we wouldn't be able to put stories like this together if it wasn't for the amazing support we get from our sponsors. There's one in particular I have to call out right now. This app, I think you're going to love it. It is called Upside. The Upside gets you cash back. Yes, extra cash back on everyday purchases like gas, groceries, takeout. Here's what you do. Download Upside for free. Claim an offer at one of their 100,000 plus locations. You pay like normal with your card. You verify the purchase. And just like that, money back. So say you need to get gas, take out search for Upside offers first, and try then money is not but frequent users, they earn an average of $254 after year. So start getting scan the QR code, make sure you use to get an extra 25 cents bonus on every gallon in your first ticket.
I think his general demeanor was I got away with this, prove it.
How long are you there? 36 years. You're killing me.
In terms of sigh of relief for the family, it was a night and day. Sitting on the edge of your seat, and all of a sudden, all that you had hoped for years and years and years has finally happened.
That's something that's a jail thing. They'll be doing that. Once he gets to the jail, he gets booked in. Okay?
Investigators never stop looking for Amanda Dean, and with the help of Cleveland Missing, her family is getting answers. Newburgh Heights Police Chief John Majoy was with them when the news came out that there was an arrest in her case.
Once the news came out, there was tears, there were smiles, there were hugs, and there were some high fives. This was just a huge, huge, huge mountain to climb, and they had reached the top of that mountain.
Count two is dismemberment of the body of Amanda Dean. 3. This count referred to the burning of a mattress, which Amanda Dean died on July of 2017. Count 4. The count refers to Fred Rear cleaning up the bloody scene, towels, rags, and disposal of the bloody sheets from the bed and the shack that Fred Rear later Dean. It is not my investigation. My suggestion is consult your attorney.
Yeah, he had gotten away with it for years. He knew what he did. And so he was going to play the role, if you will, to try to cover up what he had done.
Put it on mute because I'm about to vacuum. How did we go from Everybody gone?
Nine-year prison sentence. As far as six, neighboring evidence of third degree. Now the court is going to impose a 2-year prison sentence there as well. The court is going to run those sentences consecutive to each other. To 2 years.
It feels like a slap on the wrist for what this man did to get started on a GLP-1 program for just $79 at noon. That's GLP-1s and a personalized weight loss plan.
It's not just the medication. It is really a very comprehensive program.
GLP-1s to kickstart your weight loss, noon to make it last. Get started now for $79. For 102 years. Putting the past behind us.
Keeping track of stock levels and sales used to be my biggest nightmare with my e-commerce stores. Now, Zero makes it easy to stay on top of everything. It keeps everything in one place so I can check sales, track expenses, and stay on top of cash flow no matter where I am. I never have to second guess if I have enough stock or if units are coming in on time. Zero will change your business. Try it for yourself and see what I mean.
To Amanda. To kill someone and then to mutilate their body? To cut up another human being and put him on a fire? That is a different kind of evil.
That wasn't justice. Anybody else would have got way more time. I don't understand though. Amanda did not get justice, but he should have got. And it's not fair. It's not right.
In 14 years, Fred Greer is going to be out of prison. Chief John LaJoy says he is a threat.
He's a killer. He's a cold-blooded killer, and he deserves to be locked up.
But as if that's not enough, Frederick Greer is insult to injury.
You guys all left?
I think that termination of the chair and part of the institution is going up to his
Well, who said I had a hug for my mother?
Yeah, that was
Knowing my sister was not ever going to be able to hug her mother. Why should he get to hug his mother?
for everyone.
But Frederick Greer may not get the last word.
As soon as Fred sentencing, the next day, a couple investigators from Pinellas County, Florida came in to question him about another missing persons case.
In fact, Greer is currently a person of interest in 2 Florida cold cases. That 2018 missing persons case and that 2020 death criminal business. As for Amanda Street and her family's quest for justice, that too is far from over.
I'm very honored to be able to work with 2 of our state representatives on a new law. And I'd like them to speak of it, but it is the gross abuse of this work.
Now, as far as the gross abuse of a corpse, what he did to her body, Ohio, the max you can get is 1 year for that. And it's Amanda's family who is fighting right now to have that punishment be changed, to have that be up to 8 years in prison.
Where I believe in the law, and we vote with that law to sure these unspeakable to my group to vote out in this situation, but going let's get this passed. Wow.
If I walk away from this job today, I would just be thankful to have the opportunity to help these guys and to get to know them. And I'm just glad to have had that opportunity to see that the person responsible for Amanda's death was convicted and sentenced. And again, you never get full closure, but at least they got another sense of closure to begin to move on with their lives.
It's been a battle and uphill climb for us for 8.5 years. Thank God we're at this point now, but there's just so much more to do. I know we can do as a family.
I want this boy to be out there and to know how wonderful and beautiful this girl is and how loving she was and her her smile, how it just brought smiles to the room.
I want this to spread.
It's just got to straighten up a little bit.
Situation. It's very unfortunate what happened to our mom, but I don't want anyone else to go through that. I want people to know there's always a way out. In the end, even though our mom is not on the way out, there's always a way out to you can talk to, and that you can get. This is a incredibly sad story, but it's also inspiring. When you think about the Dean family's perseverance to get answers, when you think about those around them who helped them to get these answers, maybe this will give another family hope who is going through that pain of a missing.
When something's wrong, you turn to family first. In our family, we hear each other. We empathize. We help.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready to make that shrimp.
Once after an accident, that's what you're gonna see.
Painting is just I mean, I guess somebody did paint it.
It's with truly hearing and truly caring. We want to help. Call us and tell us what happened to you. If you've been hurt, call us. We're the Law Brothers. Listen up! It's not so masters of the universe. Masters deliver us. It's a cosmic glass. Great blockbuster. There's so good. Masters of the universe. PG-13. Now it's like large formats and IMAX. Who's shot? Who's shot? Your ass! Let me bring your ass! Police are surrounding a house in the middle of Kenosha City. Inside, an unknown gunman is holding wounded hostages and exchanging heavy gunfire with officers. What is it? Man, you gotta move! Get out of it! Get moving! Get the fuck out of here! Leave! In the middle of this chaos, officers have no idea who they're dealing with or why he's even firing at them.
I gotta go get some gas soon. Now I need to go get some bed sheets.
Around 8:15 p.m. on a Monday night, multiple gunshots ring out in a quiet neighborhood in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Minutes later, at 8:19 p.m., 911 dispatch receives an alarming call from a man claiming someone just tried to kill him.
Okay, 911, what's the address of the emergency? I need a medic and I need an ambulance. Oh, fuck your hand, 132456. I've just been shot. Is that a house or an apartment? It's a house. It's a duplex. I've been shot in the leg and possibly the arm. The shooter is in the apartment next door, and I know he's got felony warrants out of Ohio or New York.
Taylor wife has no idea police know her dark secret. Damn, it's an hour long. I have to watch that later tonight.
Felony warrants out of state. At the time, it sounded just like another detail in a frantic call for help, but it was really a glimpse into someone.
I've seen this one already. What did she end up getting charged with?
7 figures. She was in a violent, toxic relationship with a man named Christian Obumsel.
Over 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
And the violence turned fatal. When he was arrested and charged with Obumseli's murder.
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Why are you yelling at me? Why are you yelling at me? We don't know what's going on. We don't know what happened.
She was literally caught with blood on her hands. But there's a video that tells a different story that may just set her free.
How long we been on live for?
She is the victim. The crime scene was horrific and bloody, and yet Courtney Clenny admits she is the one responsible. But what happened inside that apartment on that day does not tell the whole story. There's another video that tells a much different story. I'm going to show it to you. And that's the video that may just set her free.
What? She's about to get released from this shit, dude? No way.
Today's video and today's story, today's saga and drama reminds me a lot of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. I mean, we all watched that together. Those two had such an intense relationship, but it was toxic. It was absolutely a toxic relationship. And the two went at it with a
Thing.
it's not physical.
What's going down tonight? Shit, I have no idea. I'm about to just make some shrimp later. That's it.
The difference between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard and today's couple
What do y'all got going on?
is toxic.
I wish this thing would sit like this.
I'm talking about Christian Obumsel.
Yeah, it's gonna have to go back.
Death for her. It's intense where they loved each other, but
I'm in bed already. Damn.
trust each other.
It was probably like 11 or midnight where you're at. 10 or 11.
They were perhaps insecure, and also fueled by the fact that Courtney made herself a very public persona. She was an OnlyFans model. And for those of you who don't know what OnlyFans is, it's a little different than this video. It's a video where you pay a subscription and the person running the OnlyFans page will do things upon request. And it usually
10:26.
and the engaging in very private moments and acts. And she was making a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money from this OnlyFans. We're talking 7 figures. And just as a young 20-something-year-old, getting that kind of cash is leading to a lifestyle where she's basically in charge. She's the one with the pocketbook, with the wallet, with the purse.
I love
the finances. This couple
is back. Welcome back.
trader. He was into crypto, maybe, but she was the one paying the bills in that $12,000 a month studio apartment.
Damn.
Now, this relationship again, a lot of extreme behavior. I'm talking about them performing on OnlyFans together from time to time, although she went solo most of the time. But she was actually more jealous of him stepping out on her. And it fueled these fights. And these fights, they got really bad when they would travel and engage in behavior involving illicit substances, drugs, etc. And it amplified everything that was going on inside this household. Now, Courtney Clenny, on the day that
10:27 for Trisha.
was literally caught red-handed. I mean, when police respond, the blood is literally dripping from her hands. And if you go back to like Scottish law, where that term "caught red-handed" came from, if you were caught with blood on your hands and someone was dead and you were responsible, it was over. Like there was no case. It was open and shut. But this case is different because there's another video. And this video could set Courtney Clenny free. It's a video from the day before the knife is plunged into his chest. I'm going to show you that video. Listen carefully, because it's all about what Courtney Clenny is saying and what she's alleging. that will become the framework and the foundation of her defense, and paints a completely different picture of what was going on in this relationship. Let's take a look at this video.
It's all in my name. I pay the full next. He has never paid it for doing my birthday. It was something made at Friday. I put up the fact. Once I my birthday, I know. My company bring up a name and you went my elevator went inside of the coach. There's something. Just stop.
Pedro's being weird.
Pause it there for 1 second, just for a little more context here. How this whole thing begins is that Courtney and Christian have this volatile relationship, and oftentimes the neighbors complain and they have to call police to respond. So this isn't Courtney Clenny who called, it's not Christian Obumsili the day before, but it's actually the folks who work at the building who called police. So police are trying to figure out what's going on. Let's go.
Personnel, John, is actually, with the other guy. We were walking around. We came back. She informed us that the Princess Christmas, she informed us that Miss Courtney trying to get into the alligator with her, but she had her. And she was like, "Oh no, I'm inside." So initially, we in some ways we went upstairs because he was down here, a long period of time.
Where's that? Put that other Mac at?
Was laying around the house, some of the feeling like, why I'm here and everything else. So we asked her, want him to leave the property. She said no, she don't want to.
I did not. I said yes.
We were quiet when you were speaking. Why not?
She said no.
Hold on. Yeah, we're not going to talk over each other. That's not what civilized people do. She said one first, then the other one.
I said, are you for sure? I said, yes, I want him to leave the property. I said, are you certain? For sure. Oh, no. I said, so I'm going to call the police because he's causing a nuisance in the lobby area. Because he can't be in the common area unless he's going to be in your apartment. That's totally different, So, somehow she locked herself out of the door. So we had to come back down here to retrieve the key. We get down here to the lobby area. Her boyfriend comes charging towards her, and we actually try to get in the middle of her. So I told her she should go get the keys so she can go back into her unit. The boyfriend started talking to her there. She said, enough is enough. Police need to be called. And she said she don't want police to be called. But when it's in the public area, something like that, child speaking to residents first, or we have residents out here, filming and all this stuff going on. On the ground. Okay,
yes,
Let me talk.
I feel very like.
What's your name? 40?
Why do you have to name ice cream? I am like, I'm sure. Like,
what is that? So, this is why I get requirement. Unfortunately, the property.
That is totally right. He's been
So speak to Barbara and you can get back to your apartment. What else?
Go ahead, Courtney, what's going on? Listen, you want to say something wrong?
Yes. Yes, they're all three here. Okay, so.
What do you have?
It's a little tiny thing, talks to me, so. No, you where's your walk to that?
Courtney, what's going on? What do you mean?
Just stay with sleeping in the elevator. He was trying to get kids. Like I said, they treated the whole day. I got them. I looked at the sport. I stayed in my apartment all day. I just about some food. Can't understand. Because I was afraid that I came from there.
Courtney, does he have any property in your apartment?
Yes, so much. Can I his respect there? I just think okay. So I had a lot of opportunities early on. I did not. So when he's following me around his house, I said, there is a love. Your time is up. And like all of a sudden, and then she's there and I said, so show me like they're really angry because it was I feel like
So what do you want?
I want to be like, I want to be like exonerated, I guess. And I want him, I want a restraining order against Christian himself.
There it is. This is the day before. And she's talking to police now. I want a restraining order. This is my apartment. I'm paying for it. And you heard the description that Christian Lowenselli came at her. He was sleeping in the elevator. They had broken up and he just does not want to leave. This is the defense.
How is that okay to kill him though?
This relationship, which is so important. Yes, she's the one responsible for taking Christian Lowenselli's life with that knife. However, here she is playing the role, and I believe this is exactly what will happen in the trial, that she's the victim. He's the one who won't leave her alone, stalking her. He's coming into her apartment. She is the one who is on the right side here.
What y'all doing? There ain't nobody in here.
Just won't.
It's Saturday night. Why don't we have nobody in here? I mean, it is a boring lie. We're not doing nothing.
Powerful. That's powerful. Let's watch more.
Because I know everything you would do. How can I make myself first?
You gotta get there.
I know you're here.
He's already on the way.
We don't even know what it looks like. You question this. I need a restraining order against it.
Okay, did you hear this?
Listen, that was on the phone with you.
What's my dad?
Well, let me explain to you.
Jack, the lawyer.
Down on the phone so you can hear me. You ask me, how can I get a restraining order against him? I answer you, we don't issue those. That's through court. You ask me, I used to get one beforehand. I told you, the only way is for you to get to court. Then you ask me, is he on the way already? I ask you, I didn't even know how he looks like. You understand? It's your question gonna make it much of a matter.
I am right now, like I have not always been a victim of the brain freaking forgiveness of years. My dog, this is why I thought, you know, I can't think out. All of a sudden, this is all happened.
What's his name?
I just Christian took back Chicago. Christian, please, just like don't You kicked out of my work. I'm scared. I'm scared of this. Would it be okay if we go? Will it be okay if we get fired? He's fine at church.
He has belongings here. Oh, he has belongings here. He has belongings in there with you, right? That's from our property.
Yes. So I will have, I really, I just feel that I want everybody.
Let me ask you this, for how long has it been sleeping in the apartment with you?
At this apartment, I mean, we moved in practically like 2 months ago.
2 months ago. Forget about whose name is it. That's not a question, Buster. Okay? That's irrelevant. It really is. Okay? Listen to me, answer my questions, please. Does he have property in the apartment with you? A lot of property, he said. He's been with you here for about 2 months, right? Has he on and off, or is he staying with you? Staying with you for 2 months here with you? Let me know something. He lives here. That person lives in our apartment with you. And we cannot trespass anybody that lives in this place. So we can take, by law, we cannot do this.
I understand. That's why I said that.
And you want you can answer your dad. I'm not Filipino script instead of Florida law, but that's the way it works.
And that's very.
One more moment. I think this is another important aspect of it. Courtney Clenny is a woman surrounded by male police officers. I think this is another place the defense is going to go. She is scared. She's desperately looking for help. And these police officers don't want to help her. And you notice there's a little bit of back and forth. Either they don't like her, they don't trust her, they don't believe her. But that's the vibe that's coming through the video, right?
Hell yeah.
And what they'll do is turn it from her perspective. She is scared of this man, and the police won't even help her. I can hear the closing argument already. She was asking for a restraining order. She was asking for help. And you saw, ladies and gentlemen, how the police acted. All she wanted was help. They didn't want to help her. And that's the way it's going to play in court. Like, will the jury buy it? I don't know. But it's going to be a completely different version of the relationship and what was happening in the hours and the moments leading up to when Courtney Clenny kills Christian.
I'm getting hungry.
Listen, I already answered it. You got it? Just go to the court. Explain to them what happened. Explain to them what you need. If they grant it to you or not, it's on them. So you have to see his judge in court. Those type of restraining orders are granted by judge. Okay, explain to me why you don't feel safe. Explain to me why you feel safe. Why you think that you feel safe? Was there any type of physical violence to you?
Yes. I'm sorry, it's just not like be a 34 here for a week. So even in the couch, I have like a couch in my room, and it's something sideways. And sleeping there, and she feels tight, and she was like, "Hey, what's the movie?" And she did that, and she was like,
"Okay, you want this person to completely disappear from your life. At the same time, you have him in your apartment for 2 months with a ton of stuff. There's a process for this. The person needs to gather their belongings. What does it say? Does he want to leave? Yeah, well, hold him.
Wow. Defense has a lot to work with there. A lot to work with. I mean, I don't know what it proves, but is it going to raise some doubts about exactly what prosecutors are saying about this relationship? Because prosecutors are going to say very clearly that there's a documented history that she is the violent.
5 people in here. Nobody saying nothing? Except Trisha?
After watching that video, Let's move to the next day. And this is absolutely shocking. It's graphic. It's tough to take a look at, but it's the reality of what happens the next day after Courtney Plenty stabs Christian Novoselli.
Damn, the same officers.
Stay down, man.
Jimmy, I need you.
Wait, Owen, just keep this open. Just, if I can get these people.
Ranger. Guys, can you please tell me what's going on? Come on,
What's that?
Christian Novoselli is still alive.
I'm covered in food because I can see it.
I understand that.
If I don't care what I do with my
Sit down, relax, okay?
Boys, come here. Boys, Jesse, come here. Just make me sit down. You won't tell me if he's okay.
Listen, we don't know. We need to rest finish right here. We're trying to get this.
Jesse, come here, baby. Jesse, come here. Jesse, come on, baby.
It's good.
Busy. It's gonna be over. 10:30. Come back. When I have to go to the hospital. I'll be fine.
What?
I'm gonna stop you. What is his name?
What is his name?
Christian Novoselli. Christian Novoselli. Christian Novoselli. Please, all these names.
Sit down. Sit down.
Why are you yelling at me? Why are you yelling at me?
Don't move, sit
Okay,
down.
okay,
We don't know what's going on. We don't know what happened.
I'm terrified.
Right now, yeah, don't worry. They're helping. So just sit down. Don't move, okay?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Boys, this right there. Just
Jesse, come here.
sit down. Relax.
Jesse, come here. I'm just trying to get my dog. My dog, Jimmy, bring my dog.
Take the medical box here.
I need to get out of the way.
Okay, let's move. Sit down.
Where can I go?
Sit down.
Just no, they won't bite. Just bring them out here. Okay, I'm just I'm first. Can you please bring me?
Forget about the dog now. Don't worry.
Yeah, you gotta go, bro. Get the fuck out of here, you weirdo.
No, we'll check to see what's going on. Calm down. Okay? Calm down. Okay, calm down. There goes. Yeah, Jesse handle right now.
That's me. I'm Albert. I was holding him. Absolutely. I can't.
You know who it was? Okay, let's get out. So we're getting into okay, let's move over here so we have more space, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, just sit down, relax.
Okay,
They're gonna take care of him. You're talking about right here.
Okay, so please, just sit down.
So what happened?
I'm like very hesitant. I love him like more than people.
So what?
She says she loves him more than life, but she was just saying she wants him out of her life and wants a restraining order on him. But then she kills him and says she loves him.
We're breaking up again.
So you guys trying to get back together?
Yes, absolutely. Because I'm marrying him. I love him.
She says she wants to marry him. So you just wanted a restraining order and want him out of your life the day before. Which one is it?
You know what? We're over and I walked away and he pinned me in the wall.
He pinned you against the wall.
He pinned me in the wall and he pinned the ground. He was choking. And so I got him and I called my mom and I was And then, he started, yeah, and I like, I was like, trying to like, don't. Why do you have on your hand? Why do you have on your hand? And because I was scared. Okay, what do you have in your hand? A knife, okay. And I told my mom, she didn't like,
While all this is happening, she's on the phone with her mother. Her mother is an ear witness to what happened. On the other end of the phone, listening to all of this transpire. Important part of the case.
You smell so good.
The evidence that'll come from Courtney Clenny's mother.
The fabric softener from the dryer thing smells so good.
And here Courtney Clenny is claiming self-defense out of the box. He was coming at me. I was scared. So he's got, why are they back together the next day? Well,
I know.
I love him. I want to exactly what I'm talking about. This relationship that is so intense from one end to the other, but absolutely toxic, violent, and this moment fatal. Let's go back.
I was scared of you guys. I was just scared of anything.
Hold on. I'll be back. Hold on, guys. I gotta get this stuff ready to go get some gas and go to the store. All right. Victoria's back. Get my keys. I need my wallet. I need my Costco card. Got my wallet, got my keys, got my other phone. Take this trash out. Go to the store. Guys, come back with that shrimp. Victoria, are you still here? Hold on, guys. What y'all doing right now? We gotta go get gas. stick. This is my little selfie stick. Goes like this. And if you want to go in the house and put it on something. It'll just stand it like this. And this little button right here, you can connect it to Bluetooth, and that's how you take pictures. Damn, I forgot. I'll be back, you guys. I gotta go get my. I gotta play music. I can't drive without. Oh wait, I think I can still play music. How did it connect last time? Going to get gas and then going to the store, I think. Why doesn't it want to connect? Bro, what the fuck? Why doesn't this shit want to connect? That shit's weird. I'm hitting connect. Bro, stop commenting with that weird ass shit. You come in here every night and say that. You don't got nothing better to do but come to random people's live and say weird shit. Don't even pay that person no attention. They're on some weird shit. Duh, I'm talking to you. Who else am I talking to? You're the only one saying weird shit. I don't want to connect. You know I put it on mute when I get in the car. If you want to listen to the same song I'm listening to, you can go play this song on your other phone. If y'all want to listen to the song I'm listening to, so it feels like y'all in the car, so play this song. I'm gonna start it over. Anybody want to play it? You go play it. That's crazy. Costco got closed already. I guess they closed early on Saturdays. Because Monday through Friday they're open till 10:30. They close the Costco like at 8:30, but they keep the gas open until 10:30. But we just gonna find the next closest one. That's
Search for love, but then I lost. Kills my breath and dog. I don't care what they say about me, but why he talk. Maybe before the buzz, I was a boss. I spent the dub and got one on. So
have to go down here.
they might just think me. Oh, niggas hate to see. Coming, I might take a seat. No, I ain't trying to make them bleed. I'm just trying to make them bleed. Cause I want my kid to put on TV. All the bros, he already ain't RG. When I post some racks, tell people to call me. Bitch don't know how to act.
My stomach is growling. I need to go home and get that shrimp. I'm sorry.
I said I'm done. Just look at where we come from. Can't go back. I got so tired of the pain to the point that I went dumb. I learned to pull my gun. After that fact, I keep some fellas with me. They quit the fell out and squeeze. So if you not a shooter, then get the hell out of the so now we always rotate like we don't proceed. Somebody must be getting straight. Don't get smoke like the kids. Come on, must break on me. That just how I'm coming and they ain't have to say. Shit, they did I done in the storm every time that it ain't done. On that noise you done. Don't you see us? I
I need to hurry up and get gas, so I'm on. I don't think I've ever been on this empty before. This is damn about to run out of gas.
Everybody around me made a bunch of baby. What I come, baby. Take a sip, but I ain't going down this Maybach dance. They gon' have to kill me. And I gave you the real me, but you didn't know how to deal with me. So who fucking fault is that? All with niggas that really kill people. All my demons still eat, and I made niggas feel even as they pulled the rest.
Man, make sure y'all hit that sub button. Damn, I need to go eat. I'm fucking starving, bro. I can't even. Oh.
Ran away, that's why niggas die every day. Like, fuck niggas stay in this play. Flying with Drake whenever the ops wanna play. They fuck it and hop in the straight. Just to jump the curb and flip that shit. No way, ain't trying to break. Out they was in the birds and hit that bitch for 7 days straight. Let me get her, let me get her.
Y'all think I'm lying? Y'all want to see how much gas is? Luckily, I'm not in my other car, so I don't have to put 91. But usually I gotta put 91, so usually I'm gonna have to pay this. But tonight I got the other car, so I only gotta pay this. But still, that's just expensive, bro. I know I don't want no car water. Let's see how much this bitch costs. It ain't gonna be that much. It's gonna be like 70. So everybody that say they want to move to California, this is the shit y'all have to deal with. But it's not gonna be bad. This car only has like I think 12 gallons. My other car got 21. So if I was on E in my other car and I was I had to put gas, I'll probably put damn near like 175. But this one not gonna take no more than 70. Maybe a couple more dollars. I'm trying to tell you, bro, it ain't gonna be no more than 70, watch. Damn, that bitch going and going, folks. I'm wrong. Oh, so what I tell y'all? Bro, I told y'all, folks. This bitch, what did I tell y'all? 70, folks. I said a couple more dollars than 70, right? So we gonna be at just a couple more dollars than 70, watch. Ooh, that bitch gone, folks. What I tell y'all? Did I not say $70 or a couple more dollars than 70? Come on, bitch, fill all the way up. What I tell y'all? I knew that shit. And I ain't never even been to this gas station before. I never even been to this gas station before, and I knew how much it was gonna exactly cost. All right, y'all want to play some music? Oh, I got 346 miles. I ain't never had that much miles in this bitch before, bro. What the fuck? Oh, I'm getting gas from here on now. I ain't, bro. Why the fuck is this shit not plugging in?
For that time, but on that fast, we can't spend, man. Fellas come through, plus they pop out, plus they knock off me.
Bro, what the fuck is wrong with this shit? God, bro, this fucking car is retarded. I don't know why they do this, but they do this shit where you gotta do a selfie to verify your account, but then sometimes that shit don't like I don't know. It doesn't when I do it on this phone it'll work and then I do it on this phone it don't work. So I don't know. Victoria said hi. What the hell? That's crazy. Oh shit. Oh, how they got a conquer out there? That's crazy. Oh, they say they got a conquer out there too. And we're gonna have to do a freaking selfie. I'm gonna have to, I guess, pull over to the house and do it at the house because I ain't getting no good lighting. So I want to play the same song I'm playing. I can pull this song up. We can listen to the same song, but I gotta put mine on mute because I'll get copyrighted.
and be history on the board. I say I'm killing all three. Niggas salty cause I say bro hit all Jesus. They know we gon' tweet.
I didn't know it was closed at 11 o'clock at night. That's hella late.
Double and make 'em call me beef. And you call me beef. Saps, watch how they lean on. Don't get that. I keep 'em clean.
I don't know what's going on with the live, so I don't know. We used to get so much more people in here. Now it looks like we don't. We get just the regular people in, and then we get some people that come in every now and then. But we used to have like over 10 people in here at a time.
And it was the best. All I got. Yeah, man, that shit got me exhausted. Search for love, that's how I skills my love for me and dog. I don't care.
Trisha, I'm probably gonna end the live and start a new one so we can try to get some more people in here or something because we ain't getting nobody in here. I'm gonna end the live right now, and then I'm gonna get everything set up to start cooking the shrimp, and then hopefully some people will come on to see that. So I'll go live in a minute. Make sure when you join the live to double tap.